Today I bring me back to a Zack Films copycat. Oh, it's Roblox. Baseplate. Let's see if they're better than Zack Films. Part 2.
This astronaut was abandoned in space because his country ceased to exist. In 1991, Sergei Krikalev launched to a space station as a hero
is that
of the
Russia?
Soviet Union. But while he was 250 miles above Earth, his country collapsed and broke into 15 new nations. Suddenly, the space program was broke. There was zero money to bring him home, and nobody could agree on who should rescue him. So they just left him stranded. What was supposed to be a 5-month trip turned into almost a full year trapped in orbit.
Please tell me he makes it back, because if you let that man in space, yo, screw your country, bro.
No clue when he'd return, surviving only because other countries sent up emergency food. He literally watched his homeland disappear from a spaceship window. When they finally brought him back in 1992, he stepped out wearing the uniform of a country that wasn't real anymore. He left Earth as a Soviet and returned to a world where his home was wiped from history.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. That's sad as frick. The get out just an emotional moment, bro.
Scientists threw themselves off a 100 one terrifying question.
Guys, don't do this in real life, y'all.
Does time actually slow down before you die? Car crashes, combat, a natural disaster, moments where death feels certain. Almost everyone who survives them reports the same thing. Time itself seemed to slow down.
Really?
To test this, researchers free fell from
oh my gosh, no, hell no. No. Oh my, wait, no.
150-foot platform onto a net. But here's the wild part. They wore a special watch flashing numbers way too fast to normally read. If time truly slowed down in a panic...
Okay, no, it doesn't slow it down, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I live by this quote. The earth is still spinning while you're dealing with your problems, alright? So, no, I don't think so.
See the numbers perfectly. After the jump, everyone swore their fall felt 36% longer. But here's the massive twist. Nobody could read the watch. Even though it felt like a slow-mo movie, their actual vision didn't speed up at all. So what's really happening? Your brain isn't slowing time down. It's just recording the trauma in ultra-high definition.
Damn, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, y'all should go skydiving, bro. I went skydiving, time didn't stop. I was scared for my life, but y'all should do it. Cross it off the bucket list.
Imagine someone builds a time machine using Einstein's theory of relativity. It's history's greatest invention. So they travel back to 1905 to thank the genius himself. They find a 26-year-old Einstein in Zurich and explain how his groundbreaking work made time travel possible.
Yo, you shouldn't have said that, bro. The thing with time traveling, y'all, for some reason, if you're gonna do it, you can't mess up anything. You kick someone, bro, that kicking someone can change the whole entire timeline. I'm not even joking. That's how time traveling works.
But Einstein has absolutely no idea what they're talking about. So the traveler sits him down and explains how the universe is a fabric of space and time, and that the faster you move through space, the slower you move
Interstellar.
through time. Once the traveler leaves,
my
Einstein
god.
frantically writes it all down and publishes the theory as his own. His work revolutionizes our understanding of the universe.
Wait. So you're saying if this is true, Albert Einstein saw something from the future, bro? Hey, hold up now. That's why he's so smart?
And centuries later, some kid learns about it, builds a time machine, and goes back to tell Einstein. If the traveler learned the theory from Einstein, and Einstein got it from the traveler, who actually came up with the idea in the first place?
Yeah, get out, bro. No, get out. Alright, so far we watched 3 videos on baseplate. I ain't gonna lie, I'm really liking this Roblox version of Zack Films. They might be better, but that's only 3 videos. We still have a lot more to watch.
This guy got trapped inside his own mind for 100 years, and the story will mess you up. He was experimenting with dream time dilation, training his brain to stretch 1 real minute into a full hour inside his dream.
What
it
the
actually
hell?
worked, so one night he pushed it further. He visualized a giant clock in his dream and forced the ticking to slow down to almost nothing. That's when everything went wrong. His brain locked the door behind him. He couldn't wake up.
I'll say this though, manifestation is actually real. So maybe the way how he thought of things is real.
In real life became years in his head. He built empires, traveled to other planets, fell in love, grew old, and forgot he ever had a real life waiting for him. He lived over a century in there. When he finally snapped awake, only 1 night had passed. He stared at his young hands in horror, feeling like a 100-year-old man trapped in a stranger's body. So if your brain can stretch 1 night into 100 years, how do you know the life you remember is even real?
Damn, bro. What if are we even real? Is this a simulation? That's what I like about baseplate, bro. This guy makes us think about our lives. But on low-key, I would actually try to do this if it was possible. Like, imagine living 1 night, but it turns to 100 years. Dude, that's like living 2 lives, bro. That's a cheat code.
What if we are the aliens? Hear me out. When we talk about extraterrestrial life, we picture spaceships breaking through the clouds. But what if we have it completely backwards? Humans are the only species on Earth fundamentally incompatible with nature. Every other creature belongs. But us? We need sunscreen just to survive daylight.
That's true, bro. I need my screen. I need my doom scrolling, y'all. You know if you feel me. I need my Instagram reels, my TikTok, my burgers and fries.
Overheat at 35 degrees. We're fragile in ways that make 0 sense for a species that supposedly evolved here. And we're the only creature that chronically overthinks, looks up at the stars, and weirdly feels homesick. There's actually a scientific theory called panspermia, suggesting our human DNA didn't even start on Earth. It crash landed here on cosmic debris. So maybe the alien signal we've been searching for isn't about finding visitors. Maybe it it was always coming from the part of us that never quite felt at home.
Yo, see, this is what I like, bro. Zack films, he doesn't do this, but baseplate, he got me thinking, bro. What if we truly are aliens?
Nobody actually cares about you as much as you think they do.
That's facts, yo. I'm gonna be real. So be cringe, be free. Like, and let's say you do something embarrassing, people are gonna forget it the next day.
And that's a good
Unless it's so embarrassing.
thing. Have you ever tripped in public or worn an ugly shirt and felt like the entire world was staring?
No, that's fake.
That's the spotlight effect.
I see, this is actually really good. Y'all should actually listen to this because this will literally cure so many anxiety problems.
Your brain tricks you into thinking you're the main character of reality, making you believe everyone is hyper-analyzing your every move. To prove
And it's so annoying to deal with this because in reality, it... Hey, yo, don't be sure. Wait. Not because of the girl. Never mind. I'm not gonna dig my hole. This feeling is just so annoying to deal with.
prove this is a lie, psychologists made a student walk into a crowded room wearing a painfully embarrassing t-shirt. The student was convinced every single person noticed and was secretly judging them. In reality, less than 20% of the room even glanced at it. Think about it. Do you remember a single embarrassing thing a stranger did yesterday?
Exactly.
The hard truth is humans are way too obsessed with their own insecurities to care about yours. Stop being afraid of judgment. Everyone else is too busy judging themselves.
That is true, bro. Yo, we got motivational Zack films Roblox, bro. It doesn't even get better than this. Like, genuinely, this is actually so true. The spotlight effect, if you really read into it and really apply it to your life, you can do so many things. You wouldn't care what other people say.
What was the hottest temperature ever recorded? You
1,000
think
degrees.
it's the center of a nuclear blast or the core of the sun, but the real answer is way more insane. To put this in perspective, the
Okay, let's
highest
proceed.
fever ever survived was 115 degrees.
That's like nothing, okay?
The hottest day on Earth was 134 in Death
Okay.
Valley. Even the surface of the sun is only 10,000 degrees, and its core hits 27 million.
Only 27 million, buddy. We are cooked, like literally cooked into particles.
But that's basically freezing compared to what happened at the Large Hadron Collider. In 2012,
What? We made something on Earth that... Okay, you know what? Let's hear it out.
physicists were smashing atoms together when they accidentally triggered a heat so extreme, it was basically a mini Big Bang in a lab. Bro, imagine 360,000 suns worth of heat concentrated into a single point. If this lasted
No
for even
way,
a second,
bro.
everything on the planet would have vaporized instantly. They
No. Bro, what? How do we have such tools to achieve something like this, bro?
didn't just break the record, they shattered it by creating a temperature of 9.9 trillion degrees.
Okay, no. I'm gonna fact check this because ain't no way this is real. Something hotter than the sun? No, is it like 300,000 times hotter than the sun? Let's see. Large Hadron Collider. Oh my, what is this? What am I looking at?
Does it feel like 2020 was just yesterday? There is a terrifying
Absolutely
reason why
not.
time seems to move faster the older you get. It's called
Okay, this is true though. Right now, y'all probably like little bros, little teamies. That's okay, but cherish your memories right now, y'all.
the holiday paradox.
I'm not even joking. Every adult will say, enjoy your time out, reminisce every single minute.
Your brain literally measures time by the amount of new memories it creates. When you're a kid, everything is brand new. Learning
Yeah,
to ride a bike, starting
that's
a new
facts.
school. Your brain saves these as dense, heavy memories, making those early years feel like an absolute eternity. But as you get
Facts.
older, life turns into a predictable loop.
Yep.
You wake up,
Wake
work,
up,
and do
work.
the exact same routine
Yep.
every single day.
The
Because
rat
your brain
race,
already
bro.
knows what's going to happen. It just stops hitting record. It doesn't bother saving the repetition, meaning entire weeks literally delete themselves from your perception. That's why months just blur into nothing. If you want to slow down time, you have to break your routine. Otherwise,
That's
you're just
facts.
fast-forwarding straight to the end.
Oh, holy snap. Yo, I'm gonna go. Zack, you got some competition, bro. Because baseplate might be my daily watch. No, seriously, though. Because I was in your shoes saying, oh, I have so much time. How can time speed up so fast? Bro, now as I grow older, since I'm 47 years old, bro, I'm telling you, y'all, like, genuinely enjoy and reminisce every single second, bro. Go ask your crush out. Do whatever the thing you like to do. Go out, go travel, whatever you like.
Scientists dug the deepest hole in human history, but they suddenly sealed it shut because of what they heard at the
Okay, you got me hooked, bro. You got me hooked. What is this?
In 1989, Russia drilled the Kola super deep borehole, a mind-bending 7.5 miles into the earth. Down there, the pressure and heat were so insane that solid rock literally acted like plastic. Then it got terrifying. The crew lowered a microphone into the abyss.
No
and
way.
picked up something straight out of a nightmare.
Stop. Don't tell me we have hell down there, bro.
The audio sounded exactly like millions of voices screaming in pure agony. People were convinced they had literally drilled into hell. Skeptics tried to brush the screams off as an audio glitch, but even the scientists couldn't explain the bizarre tectonic screeching echoing up from the dark. Soon after, they welded a heavy iron cap over the hole and completely abandoned the site. Whatever.
Just a casual iron cap. So what if, I don't know, for some reason, you have some laser thing and just make a circle around you and, oh my, bro, you're just falling 7 miles down, bro. Just free falling like in Minecraft or
Whatever is
Roblox.
hiding 7 miles down, maybe some doors are meant to stay locked.
Alright, so it's called the Kola Super Deep Borehole. Holy guacamole. And you know what? There's a whole tornado. There's no way.
Imagine you go to walk your dog, but the
Okay.
minute you open the door, he runs away. He's lost for a week, and you can't believe how
No.
unlucky you are. Then, a girl randomly shows up at your house with your dog. You're thrilled.
Bro, you gotta marry the girl, bro. At that point, bringing your dog back, start a family on the spot.
But you two also hit it off, and she agrees to a
Oh.
date. A few days later, heading over to pick her up, you laugh at the irony. If your dog hadn't run away, you never would have met her. But as you cross the street, a car blows a red light.
Oh my gosh.
You wake up in the Hospital. The doctor says the scans show no brain damage, but they did find an unrelated tumor. Right
Whoa,
before the panic,
no,
it
no,
drops
no.
an insane twist. Because the crash forced them to run those tests, they caught the tumor early enough to remove it before
Okay.
it became fatal. Most people aren't that lucky. This is the Nova effect, proving you never really know if something happens for bad or for good. All you can do is wait and see.
Oh, it's like everything is planned, bro. That's what's so cool about the world. Because hey, you go into that cafe and meet up with that person, but turns out to be your sister, then y'all date. Hey, who knows, bro? Like that's why we love the Nova effect.
The world was actually more colorful when you were a kid, and science can prove it. When you're young, your
Bro, I love
eye lenses
that
are
dance.
crystal clear,
Slash
picking up
dance.
every bright color around you. But around age 10, they start to yellow, like a permanent filter slowly glued over your vision. You can't feel it happening, it's just gone. But it's not only your eyes. The world itself is losing color. Scientists tracked thousands of everyday objects over 200 years and found that back in the 1800s, only 15% of things around us were black, white, or gray. Today, over 60%.
What?
Concrete, steel, minimalist design. It all quietly drained the color out of real life. Just look at a parking lot now compared to 50 years ago. So those vivid...
Okay, I don't know about that. There are colors all around us. I mean, there is a white wall. I'm really contradicting myself. But hey, bro, go to nature and you will see many colors, all right?
Memories from childhood, completely real. Your eyes were sharper and the world was genuinely brighter. And now both are fading at the same time.
Oh, man, bro. I feel like baseplate would make a sick-ass game on Roblox. Some sick-ass story game.
Cleopatra lived closer in time to the invention of the
bad.
iPhone than she did to the construction of the Great Pyramids. Well, it gets worse. And I'm going to prove to you that you
What?
have no concept of time.
Well, what
the
you mean?
T-Rex lived closer to the iPhone than to the Stegosaurus, which
What? No. Hey, come on, bro. That's still gajillion years ago. You know what I mean?
vanished 83 million years earlier.
Yeah,
Our
it's-
timeline is an illusion. Nintendo is older than the Eiffel Tower, and
Nintendo's older than the Eiffel Tower.
sharks existed before trees even grew. Oxford University opened 400 years before the Aztec Empire began, and Harvard was founded before calculus was discovered. John Tyler, a U.S. president from 1841, somehow still has living grandchildren today. Charlie Chaplin died the year Apple was incorporated, and Star
What?
Wars premiered the exact same year France last used the guillotine.
That's gotta be so recent. The guillotine?
Woolly mammoths were still alive during the Egyptian dynasty, and medieval knights were literally
Egyptians and mammoths. Isn't that like 2,000 years ago?
firing guns before the plague.
I don't believe this at all, bro.
Do you know about the forbidden experiment? It's a scientific test so
Roblox,
messed
baby.
up that it can never legally be done. Imagine you're born and put straight into a completely empty, locked room forever. You are kept alive by hidden machines.
Solitary
like you never see, hear, or
confinement?
touch another person. You won't even know that other humans exist. So after a
But that's actually so scary, bro. Nah. This is like ripping your life away.
lifetime of total isolation, what actually happens to your mind? Would your brain automatically invent
Wait.
a brand new language? Would you figure out right from wrong on your own? Or even start praying to a god you've never been taught about? Or
Whoa. Because bro has no like context to build upon. So what actually happens besides your white room?
Or would you just be an empty shell with no real thought? Asks the biggest question about who we really are. Is everything that makes us human already built right into our DNA from day one? Or is literally every single thing about us just copied from the people around us?
I think both, to be honest. Bro, because, I mean, bro, we doom scroll, we watch motivational people, we listen to music, we get inspiration from everything, experiences. All that shapes our personality. Yo, Zack Films, bro, you guys up with your game. He needs to make videos like this in order for Zack Films to be better than Baseplate. Because right now, Baseplate is killing it.
Imagine teleporting to Mars for a vacation, but the machine makes a terrifying mistake. A teleporter works by scanning your body, destroying your original form, and rebuilding you atom by atom at the destination.
Wait, hold up.
You step in, the machine
Whoa.
flashes, and boom, you wake up on Mars. But back
Wait, that's kind of scary. Hey, y'all can test it first, because I don't want to be one doing that. But breaking down your body, then rebuilding it to your next location.
on Earth, there's a malfunction. It forgot to destroy your original body. Now, there are literally two of you. The Earth you has all your memories and feels 100% real. The Mars you feels exactly the same.
But no
Then
memories.
the scientists look at the Earth you and say they have to delete you to fix the error. This exposes the absolute darkest secret of this technology. You aren't actually traveling. Every single
Whoa,
time someone uses a
Interstellar.
teleporter, they are literally dying. Your original consciousness is erased, and a perfect clone just wakes up on the other side, completely convinced that they are you.
And then what if y'all meet? Ooh, what happened? Yo, I like this. I genuinely like, all jokes aside, bro. Even though I don't know how he formulates these scripts into this one mind-blowing question, but like, keep doing it, bro.
If you play a video game for too long, your brain will literally start to rewrite reality. It's a psychological glitch called the Tetris effect. When you grind
How?
a game like Roblox for hours, you log off, close your eyes, and still see the game in the dark. You look at a real-life staircase, and your brain instantly calculates.
Obby, bro. Bro, it's an obby stair. There's no, nah. For my obby pros out there, do y'all see your stairs as an obby obstacle course?
It like an obby, measuring if you can make the jump. The science behind this is crazy. To make you better at playing, your brain physically wires brand new neural
Hollow
connections.
purple.
It gets so used to the digital world, it forgets to turn game mode off when you put the screen down. But here is the ultimate plot twist. Scientists are now using this exact glitch to heal people. They found that playing highly visual games right after a bad experience blocks your brain from saving traumatic memories because it's too busy processing the game. You aren't just playing, you're literally hacking your own mind.
And there you guys have it. Zack Films, you got some competition because Baseplate got us thinking. If you guys want to see more content like this, get this video here.